combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I wish I could think of it for this ocean.
I got it! After the explosion...
Was the bomb that at no point did I have time to get a hold of.
Bug, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
Fucking head injury.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
You determine what ultimately killed the victim. You need to concentrate.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that
About
she was
fucking
hit on
time.
the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
It was a hit to the head. What else would it be?
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
No, that would have gone through her head.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
You speak from experience?
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Hey guys, not time for this.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
Do we really?
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Why can you not explain anything on your own? Why is it always me?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed.
Apparently.
There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird. backtalk master! You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame her. I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about the weapon, one more secret.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
I don't know how the duct tape was used, but I know it's probably the duct tape that we need.
Sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
I don't know how the duct tape fits this equation, but sure, we'll go with it.
You're right.
Unless you
Just the
tape
one
them
arrow
all together, I
would've been
guess.
too weak.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Okay, there we go.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
This is the most overcomplicated murder.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that's
Let me tape all these arrows together to make a club
locker,
to beat someone with. Sure.
it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
That is a bold-faced lie, first of
no.
all.
You absolutely have.
I met you in the dojo when it first opened up.
How can you say that with such
Second of all, we found the key to your
Because we
room.
have
We
proof
found the key in your
before.
room.
Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence. If the kid went to the dojo, went to the dojo locker. Why do you always gotta use these dumbass phrases like you don't already know?
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Cause in your room.
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
But wait a minute. She didn't have her key anymore.
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
It just now dawned on me. She didn't have her room key, so how would it be in her
Your
room?
non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You
Hold on a second.
not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there?
Why was my
That's what I
door
need to
unlocked
know.
again?
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? She came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Yakuza should know better than anyone? What does that mean?
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
No, she couldn't have because she couldn't get in her room. Wait, okay, room key, which would mean she couldn't go in the room.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than any—
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, it's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she didn't have her room
Because
key.
she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There's a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. Trying to save herself, which is a different lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Something else? Or there's some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? Go for me and I die here, the mystery of the school. Let that happen. This is the trap that Mastermind laid for us. Mastermind's trapped. The Mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko, but not true. What can I do? What should I do? What should I do? Mastermind's trapped. Victim was Mukuro. Kyoko killed her. Kyoko really know. What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's a lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Fuck, I forgot she had the special thing that opened locks. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Mastermind's trapped. Spend all your time trying to avoid danger. You'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? Right now, pursue a lie, let it go, run away. Let it go. To believe Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There's be some secret here, something that has to do with Mastermind's trap and Kyoko's mission.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
Well, the fact that I don't have the key rules me out
I
too.
couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
That is the biggest load of bullshit.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Motherfucker.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we—
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
God damn it. This entire trial just pisses me off. It's not even worth it. The coins aren't worth it.
Now,
It's fucking blood money.
chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I will haunt you all. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're fucking wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yep, they got it right. Oh, I know that's not true. That doesn't make any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any fucking sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other past trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills! Chills!
It's time for hard punishment, obvious feeling punishment. Wait, why do I? Kyoko!
Don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Alright, well, I don't need to hunt any of them because they're all gonna die too. This motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Oh, actually, that's kind of fast, I guess. I mean, it's not slow like fucking Leon's. Leon's was terrible. I guess Celeste was kind of bad too, because although she got hit by a car. What is holding me here in this fucking desk? Am I handcuffed? This better not get claimed, I swear to God. My episode with Alter Ego's death got claimed. Alter Ego! Do something! Anyway, I was saying, the execution scene for Alter Ego got claimed for some weird reason. I'm trying to get that solved. I'm falling head first. I'm gonna die anyways. Hopefully this won't get claimed either. Haha. Watch this. What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter Ego. Alter Ego. Is this some stupid virus from the stupid guy? He must have planned it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. Stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so am Makoto. Maybe I didn't get smashing flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in garbage strewn pit. In a way, that's a better, it's even better special punishment. That's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair on the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? So what the hell's going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's a mess that's snared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. This music's too cheerful. Massive high school towers over all the other buildings and bustling urban areas. The school stands in the center of the world. Hope the Academy. Raise the Topsy. Say that if you come here and graduate, you'll be set for life. 100 years of tradition. Raise hope. Naturally, help seek your name. There are 2 things we need in school. Once again, I read this all already. School students are out here. It's the only way they can. Standing there in school, getting my school filled with students with me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting atop the hardwood desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk out in the sun like the morning. Now it's now. Here in the classroom I before. What the heck's going on? I hate pointless repetition. Finally, I could finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. It was an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled up all across this area. This means some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. Well, that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after my good friends went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friends. And with that, my pursuit of survival begins. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. That an airplane? How something like that went up in school's garbage pit. See the desk. It's probably the one who fell down here with me. That's a rocket in a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Oh, fuck. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Rattle, rattle. No matter how many times I push or pull or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not going to get out of here anytime soon. If I look around for some food. Plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Let's search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm locked in all sides, but that was still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I can never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was what? Go to sleep. The sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve the little strength I had left, and after not being able to eat or drink, can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling through the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Crunch. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and found in all its shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I quickly stretched my hand out toward what it was. The trash went down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Kyoko.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Is it obvious? I'm here to help you. Glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. Snatched the bread and water that she was holding out of me with inside that was in my mouth, making its way down into my stomach. Ooh, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Oops! But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
Pay a debt or no to atone? Atone?
You...
No class trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything, so you knew that you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
Even though I knew I did nothing to help you, I abandoned you. Don't say that you didn't abandon me. Know exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You're trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything, the reason I had to survive.
In other words...
That I can do what I came to school to do. What? I made up my mind. I might have come to Happy Academy for one very important reason. Save some reason for being at Host Peak.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... It really is true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each one of us as soon as we arrived at school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted and then when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. I disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. Couldn't remember why I'd come to school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seemed much too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? Only one reason I could come up with, because of my purpose and my abilities. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. The mastermind just stole them from you.
However...
And it would also mean somehow my memories can maybe connect to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. That's why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we worked together as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it would only make sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there's a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be a mastermind. That was just my intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me couldn't have been a mastermind.
I understand.
Okay.
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
A dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even though I still trusted you, no? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all the investigation on your own, so how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. What everyone should have known before. I'm the ultimate detective. No shit, Sherlock. The ultimate detective.
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone who? Well, it was the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words,
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope Peak's headmaster. And that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
no matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? Alright, this is a fucking flashback. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose was coming here to find him. That makes sense.
However,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that was to protect him. Only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what'd you see in there?
so...
I've been ransacked, the shelves were a mess, the desk drawers were up on the floor. One conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was before had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That's my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map.
Indeed.
So lately in the entirety of Hope Peak Academy. Found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
When I finally remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what is it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
so...
Can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get the chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important and really ominous.
However,
Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It was Mikuru Ikasawa, doesn't it?
however,
To be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mikuru Ikasawa was to get me killed. Get you killed?
indeed.
So that key disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? Mastermind knew that it couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of school regulation?
That's right.
Exactly. 3, 4, okay.
In other words,
Mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with the rules in place, they couldn't step in. They couldn't kill me as themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. Mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like Mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mikuru Ikasawa. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have been the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night? I could hear them, you know. The footsteps of the God of Death. What? I could hear the God of Death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
It's exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
Ran to your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
Wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
and their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. This all has to be the work of the mastermind and an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? Don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But it's really bad. Really bad if true. It would mean the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? Mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
That's right. That is a contradiction. And it's not and it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but it seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered, huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
You think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. We're talking about what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that. There's the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. This is kind of a junk food junkie part. The chapter is over. Dream Island Rocket. Yes. No. And with that, everybody, we are done for tonight. It is 4:36 in the morning. We've been recording for almost 4 hours now. In 5 more minutes will be 4 hours. And I am so done right now. This chapter, or I guess the chapter we just did, was so fucking frustrating. I am ready to be done with this game. You've got one more session left, and I don't know when I'll do it, but when I do it, I'm going to power on through it. What's my schedule again for the week? Hang on a minute. Let me check again real quick. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Wednesday, 7 to 2. How's today? Thursday, 10 to 4. Friday off. Saturday, 8 to 3. Sunday off. Monday, 5 to 1. Fuck me. Let's shoot for... It's not an option. Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Sunday I can do an earlier session and try and... No, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. I don't know when I'll record more of this, because tomorrow I want to record more of our other playthrough. So... I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll record more of this sometime, and when we do, we'll probably try and just finish the game in one session. So, until then, I hope you guys have been enjoying the gameplay so far. Hope you guys are, keeping an eye on other playthroughs that I'm doing. And hope you guys are looking forward to other future projects, because I got some good stuff coming up. Especially with the new model right around the corner. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and just hop on out of here. And I will see you guys whenever we convene for the final session of Danganronpa. Until then, I hope you guys just have a great day, have a great night, get plenty of sleep, plenty to eat, stay safe, stay healthy, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all in our next session. Bye bye.